You've said it, maybe this month. I'll start saving next month. Things are tight right now, but next month, when it calms down, I'll finally start. And next month comes, and you say it again and again. It's one of the most common sentences people tell themselves about money, and it's a lie. Not a lie you're telling on purpose, but a lie your own brain tells you, over and over, with total sincerity. Today we find out why later never comes, why your brain keeps handing the bill to a future version of you, and how to break the loop. Let me name what's really happening, because it's sneakier than simple procrastination. When you say, "I'll save next month," you feel genuinely sincere. You're not lying, you mean it. But watch the trick. Next month is always a version of you that doesn't exist yet. A future you that your brain quietly assumes will be richer, calmer, more disciplined, with more room to spare. And that future you never arrives. Because when next month comes, you arrive. The same you, with the same tight budget and the same reasons to wait. So the saving keeps getting handed forward to a person who never shows up, forever. You remember Noggin, soft pink cartoon brain, big eyes, little stick arms, doing his best in a world he wasn't built for. Well, today Noggin keeps making a promise on behalf of a future Noggin who never agreed to it and never turns up. And we find out why his brain is so sure that later will be easier, when later is just now wearing a different date. So why does your brain do this? Two ancient reasons stack up. First, your brain heavily favors now over later. A reward you can have today feels far more real and valuable than the same reward in the future. And a sacrifice you can push to later feels far easier than one you make today. So spend now, save later always wins, because now is vivid and later is abstract. Saving today is a real, felt sacrifice. Saving next month costs present you nothing at all because it's someone else's problem. Future yous. Second, your brain is wildly optimistic about the future. It assumes future circumstances will be better, roomier, easier, that next month will somehow have the space this month doesn't. It rarely does. But the optimism makes later feel like a real plan instead of what it actually is. A way to feel good now without doing anything. Let me show you Noggin in it. This month is tight, so Noggin decides sincerely to start saving next month. And notice how good that feels. He gets the relief of having made a plan, the comfort of intending to be responsible, without any of the actual sacrifice. Present Noggin pays nothing and gets to feel virtuous. Future Noggin gets handed the whole job. Then next month arrives, and future Noggin has become present Noggin, facing the same tight budget, who does the exact same thing, sincerely promises to start the month after. The promise rolls forward forever, always sincere, never acted on, because at every single point, the version of Noggin who has to actually do it is the present one who doesn't want to, and the version who will is a future one who never arrives. So here's the twist. It is not your fault. You're not lazy or dishonest for saying next month and meaning it. You're running a brain that massively favors now over later. So present sacrifices feel huge and future ones feel free. And a brain that's optimistically sure the future will be roomier than the present when it usually isn't. So I'll save later genuinely feels like a real plan when it's actually just a way to get the good feeling of intending to save without paying anything today. That's not a character flaw. It's how the human brain handles now, later, and its own future, turned against your savings. But it is still your responsibility because later is never going to arrive on its own. And future you is never going to be the richer, calmer stranger your brain keeps imagining. So here's how to break the loop. Defense 1. Start absurdly small today. The whole trap is wait until you can do it properly. So kill that. Don't wait to save a proper amount. Save a tiny, almost laughable amount right now, today. The point isn't the amount, it's converting later into now and someday into started. A tiny amount today beats a perfect amount that never comes, every single time, because it breaks the roll forward and makes you a person who has already begun. Defense 2. Automate it so present you never has to choose. The reason it never happens is that it depends on present you choosing to sacrifice, and present you almost never will. So take present you out of it. Set the saving to happen automatically, on its own, before you can push it to later. Once it's automatic, next month stops mattering, because it happens without anyone having to decide in the moment. Defense 3. Catch the good feeling of planning to. The trap runs on the relief you get just from intending to save. So when you feel that comfortable, I'll start next month feeling, name it. That's the feeling of intending, not doing. It costs me nothing and changes nothing. Present me is the only one who can actually start, and present me is right here. Naming the fake relief pulls you back to the only moment that ever counts, this one. So here's the big thing to walk away with. There is no future you coming to save the day. There's just you, over and over, at each present moment. And the version of you that will start later is a mirage your brain keeps painting to let you off the hook today. The good news is that the same thing that makes later a trap makes now a superpower. Since only present you can ever act, the moment you do anything, however small, right now, you've done the one thing all the future versions never could. Later never comes, but now is always here. And now is the only place saving was ever going to happen. Cave Noggin will still feel that next month will be easier, pull, every month, because his brain will always favor now and stay hopeful about later. But now there's a clear voice behind it that says, later is just now with a different date. The only one who can start is me, here, today. And turning one later into one tiny now, again and again, is the whole difference between a brain that promises forever and never begins, and one that quietly, actually starts. If this hit a little too close to home, good. There's a whole series of these, each one exposing another way your ancient brain quietly works against your wallet. Stick around. Once you can see the tricks, you can beat them.